Around 2 a.m. one night, the evil and harmful thoughts flooding my mind became unbearable. My baby was lying next to me, and my husband was in the guest room. The thoughts weren't audible voices, but they were loud, dark, and all-consuming. I knew I had to get out of bed. If I stayed any longer, I was going to act on those thoughts. The noise in my mind was starting to drown out the little sanity I had left. But the part of me that learned about Jesus when I was 3 years old kept me anchored in God's love. That foundation, planted when I was a little girl, was the only thing keeping me rooted. While evil surrounded my mind, I felt like the walls were going to close in. I was about to explode. Then a thought rose above the noise. Girl, get up. Get up, girl. So I got up. I grabbed my keys and left the house. As I was about to exit the subdivision, I realized I had left the baby in the bed alone. I texted my husband. I need to go. Please get the baby. No response. The part of me that was still sane thought, if the baby cries, he may not hear it. You need to go back and give him that baby. It's wild that even in the middle of an emotional breakdown, my motherly instincts were still clear and sharp. I turned around, pulled into the garage, went upstairs, grabbed my baby from the bed, and in a panic, I barged into the guest room and laid the baby on his chest. Take that baby! I gotta go! I gotta go! All I could hear him say was, "What's going on? Where are you going?" I rushed to my car, pulled out of the driveway, and drove around town. A few minutes later, he called me. I didn't pick up. Then he texted to ask where I was. I didn't respond. In that moment, he wasn't a safe space. Even the way he checked on me didn't feel like concern. It felt more like annoyance. But little did he know, I had to get up to save myself. I had to leave the house to save us all. I know it's not safe to be driving around at 2 or 3 a.m., but being on the dark road felt safer than being in that dark room with those even darker thoughts. I remember thinking, I should probably check myself in. I need help. I wanted to fight for my marriage, but I also wanted to fight to stay alive while I was in it. But instead of going to a facility, I parked in an empty parking lot. I reclined my seat, looked up at the sky through the sunroof, and began to pray. Jesus, I need you more than ever before. I want my marriage, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get things right. But my spirit is crushed, my mind is on edge, and I don't think I can take it anymore. As I sat there, the noise in my mind began to quiet, and the anxiety in my body slowly started to release. I lifted my seat, started my car, and drove home. Not to rest, but just to make it through the night. On the next episode of Girl Put It Down, the peace I had in that parking lot didn't last too long.